Year 2, how are you? And welcome to today's maths lesson. Now, because it's World Book Day today, I've tried to make our maths lesson as much to do with World Book Day as I can. So we are going to do a World Book Day quiz. Now, you are going to have 10 questions, and each question is based on one of Roald Dahl's books. Okay, so you might see some of the characters that we have met before in some of these questions. Now, how this is going to work is I'm going to show you a question. And then if you pause the video and have a go at answering it and write down your answer, and then play the video again and I'll go through the answer with you and show you the next question. Now, at the end of the quiz, if you give yourself a mark out of 10 and then send your answers to the office, when we get back to school, there might be some prizes involved, okay? So let's see how we get on. Shall we start our quiz? Okay, so number 1, the BFG had a busy night. He trapped 34 good dreams and 18 bad dreams. How many dreams did he manage to trap altogether? Now, what are we going to need to do for this question? Well, we need subtraction, division, addition, or multiplication. Pause the video now and have a go at answering this first question. Okay, so let's go through the answer together. So it tells us that he trapped 34 good dreams and 18 bad dreams, and we need to know how many dreams he trapped altogether. Now, the word altogether tells us that we need to do an addition here. So we need to do 34 plus 18. So I'm going to use column addition, and I'm going to start with the ones. So 4 plus 8 is 12. Oh, so what do we need to do? Do we need to exchange? Well, yes, we do, because we will have 12 in the ones column, and we're not allowed 12 in the ones column, are we? So we're going to put 2 in the ones column and then carry the 10 in 12. Okay, so now let's add the tens. We've got 3, 1 and 1, which gives us a total 5. So the BFG managed to trap 52 dreams altogether. So well done if you got that correct. Let's have a look at our next question. Okay, question number 2. In Matilda's class at school, there are 27 children. If 12 of them are girls, how many are boys? Okay, so again, are you going to need addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division here? Pause the video now and have a go at this question. Okay, so let's go through the answer. Well, we know there are 27 children in total, and we know that there are 12 girls out of that 27. So we can count on from 12 to 27 to find out how many boys there are in the class, because that will be the difference between 12 and 27. Or to find the difference, we can do a subtraction, can't we? We can do 27 subtract 12. So let's start with the ones. Let's do 7 subtract 2, which is 5. And 2 subtract 1, which is 1. So therefore, there are 15 boys in Matilda's class and 12 girls. Okay, the next question. George, in George's Marvellous Medicine, remember when we read that before Christmas? George needed 12 pills to make his marvellous medicine. If they came in packets of 2, how many packets would George need? Okay, so they each come in packets of 2, the pills, and George needs 12 pills to make his medicine. So are we going to need addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Pause the video now and have a go. Okay, year 2. So to get to 12 pills, if there are 2 in each group, we could count up in 2s until we get to 12 and find out how many groups we have. So here's our first group, which is 2. Then we have 4, 6, 2 more would be 8, 10, 12. Oh, we only needed 12 pills. So we have got 12 pills. Now, how many groups, how many packets of 2 pills do we have here? Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have got 6 packets of pills. So therefore, George will need 6 packets. So well done if you got that right. Let's have a look at the next one. Okay, number 4. There are 14 seeds inside the giant peach. If James puts 4 on each plate, how many seeds would be left over? Okay, so again, what are you going to use to work out this question? Pause the video now and have a go. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Well, here are our 14 seeds, okay, that are inside the giant peach. Now we need to put them into groups of 4. So we are grouping them, aren't we? because we need to put 4 on each plate. So if we group the first 4, that's one group. The second 4 is the second group. Then we have another 4. Now, can we make another group of 4? Well, no, we can't, because we have 2 left over, not 4. So therefore, how many seeds will be left over? Well, we have 3 groups of 4 seeds, and we have 2 which can't go in any groups. So therefore, there would be 2 left over. Okay, the next question. Oh, Mugglewump finds 23 bananas on one tree and 19 on another. So Mugglewump is in both the Enormous Crocodile, if you've ever read that, and in the Twits. So Mugglewump finds 23 bananas on one tree and 19 on another. He wants 50 bananas. How many more would he need to find? So this is a 2-step question as well. Okay, so you need to do 2 different things in this question. Could you pause the video now and have a go? Okay, so let's go through it together. Well, first of all, we need to work out how many bananas Mugglewump finds on both of these trees together. So we need to find the total number that he finds. So therefore, we need to do 23 plus 19. So 23 plus 19. Well, let's start with the ones. We've got 3 plus 9. Well, 3 plus 9 is 12. So we're going to have to put 2 in the ones column and carry the 10. Okay, the next, let's work out the 10s now. So we've got 2, 1 and 1, which is 4. So Mugglewump has 42 bananas, but he wants 50, so he doesn't have enough bananas yet, does he? So what could we do to find out how many more bananas he needs? Remember, how many more? We're finding the difference. Oh yes, we'll need to use subtraction. So we need to do 50 subtract 42. So let's start with the 1. So we have 0 subtract 2. Can we do that in year 2? No, we can't. So what do we need to do? You're very good at this, I know. Ah, yes, we need to take a 10 from the tens column and change that to a 4. And then we exchange the 10 into the ones. So now we have 10 subtract 2, which is 8, and 4 subtract 4, which is, we have 4 bananas and we take 4 away. How many bananas do we have left? Well, we have 0. So therefore, he will need 8 more bananas. Okay, he will need 8 more. So the difference between 42 and 50 is 8. Okay, next question. Violet Beauregarde. Okay, so if you've ever read Willy Wonka, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Violet Beauregarde is a character in that. And she chews through a lot of gum, which you'll know if you have either watched the film or read the book. If she chews 2 pieces an hour, how many pieces will she chew in 9 hours? Okay, so she chews 2 pieces of gum in 1 hour. How many pieces will she chew in 9 hours? So pause the video now and have a go. Okay, so let's go through the answer together. Well, we know that she chews 2 pieces in 1 hour. So therefore, to find out how many she chews in 9 hours, we need to do a multiplication. We need to do 9 multiplied by 2. Now, what is 9 multiplied by 2? Well, let me count up in steps of 2. You can join along if you'd like. 9 times, okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh, I've counted 9 steps of 2 and I got to 18. So therefore, in 9 hours, she chews 18 pieces of gum. That's not very healthy, is it, year 2? Okay, so well done if you got that right. Moving on to the next one. So Mr. Fox has 10 friends coming for a feast. He steals 50 apples and 20 geese. How many apples and geese do they each get? Okay, so he's got 10 friends coming and he steals 50 apples and 20 geese. How many apples and geese do each of the people coming to his feast get? Pause the video now and have a go. Okay, so let's have a look at this together. Well, first of all, he steals 50 apples. So let's first work out how many apples each guest will get. Well, if we know there's 50 apples and we know there's 10 friends coming, well, we need to do a division there, don't we? We need to do 50 divided by 10. Now, what is 50 divided by 10? Ah, yes, it's 5, isn't it? So therefore, each guest will get 5 apples. And we can check that by doing the multiplications, because we also know that 5 multiplied by 10 is 50, okay? We can do the inverse to check our answer. Okay, now the geese. Well, the geese, we need to do 20 divided by 10 because there are 20 geese and there are 10 friends. So again, what is 20 divided by 10? Well, it is 2, and we can check that by doing 2 multiplied by 10, which we know is 20. So each guest, each friend, will get 5 apples and 2 geese.